Hi, it's Global Affairs Analyst Michael Basuku here, speaking to you today, this Monday from Odesa. Just a horrific morning here in Ukraine since the early morning hours, but especially around the rush hour. Russia fired about 40 missiles of various types across Ukraine. They took a very circuitous route, alarming the entire country basically, and trying to evade air defenses, but many struck Kyiv and Kryvyi Rih and Dnipro and elsewhere. In Kyiv, it is hard to believe, but it looks like the main children's hospital there, Okhmadit, took a direct hit. The images are absolutely horrifying, as you can see. And another medical facility across town was also hit as well, and there were, I believe, 7 deaths there. So in all, the numbers are climbing pretty much by the hour. But at the moment in Kyiv alone, there are 20 dead and almost 100 injured. And nationwide, 30 to 40 dead and well over 125, 140 injured. These numbers are really big. It's probably the biggest strike on Kyiv since January. Among other sites hit toward the area around the Lukyanovsky metro station. Massive explosions, another apartment building, the top of it is missing. A really horrible, bloody day in Kyiv and elsewhere in Ukraine. My big thought out of this, especially the strike on the children's hospital, which Okhmadit treats not only kids that were injured from the war and came from the front line, but also kids who are being treated for cancer and that sort of thing. It's really world famous, and at least one nurse has died there, a young lady in her 20s, I believe, from Lviv. Again, horrible images, but will this represent a red line? NATO leaders are meeting tomorrow in Washington, D.C. to, well, I guess, pat themselves on the back. It's the 75th anniversary, but also the main focus will be Ukraine. You can also read my CNN op-ed about the heat they'll be feeling as the clock ticks down, not only to the November elections in the US, but also elections elsewhere, especially here on the European continent, where there seems to be quite the right-wing type of shift. And they're in a race right now to kind of future-proof or Trump-proof Ukraine aid, so that it's pretty much guaranteed. One of the proposals is at least securing a minimum of 40 billion euros a year from NATO countries to go to Ukraine, stationing a senior NATO official here, integrating Ukraine military systems with NATO systems more, that sort of thing. So let's see what happens. But so many red lines have been crossed already since the start of this war. I'm thinking of the strike on that maternity hospital in Mariupol, also absolutely horrific. Will this jolt them to finally not only respond to what happened with words, but indeed with actions? Michael Basuku here in Odesa.